I grew up learning about the work ethic from all of you that taught me about excellence. That, interesting enough, I went on to study it and then went into the field of sports psychology.
My grandfather, my father, my stepfather, and my stepbrother have all, three of them have been presidents of their construction association in Nova Scotia over the years. So I have grown up literally in the construction association. I remember being a kid and taken into my stepfather's office with literally the paper Gantt chart back in the day. So I was always fascinated about the detail, the depth of what it takes to build what you build. So it taught me a lot at a young age about what's required from the hours and the measure twice, cut once mentality, and dealing with adversity and projects along the way. So I was really excited when I got asked to come speak here, and I actually didn't tell my family that, so they didn't know, and nor did the Construction Association know that I had family involved. So I was really excited when I got the opportunity to come. There's so many parallels between high performance sport and high performance business. So I really wanted to join the link of where in our field with setting our targets and our goals, making sure that they're limitless, that they're not things that box ourselves into anything, and then based around how you're going to create the habits to successfully execute, and then dealing with the roadblocks that you run into, all the pitfalls, like how you manage it when you hit the pitfalls, and then having the culture of the right people around you in order to perform and execute the targets you want. So I found coming into this talk, I'd been given a lot of insights about behind the scenes around what has worked for this group that they wanted to hear about. So I knew to make sure I covered a lot of the stories of high performance and things from the Olympic success and other professional athletes I've worked with, that I thought I better tell them the good stories so that they can take it and tangibly just really apply it to their own life when they leave here. So that was really my hope, to have them really be resonated as what can they bring back to their office when they leave today.
I see how stressed we all are and how much we hold ourselves back from achieving our own professional excellence.
I've learned now that the beauty of being human is we all do make mistakes, and I think so many of our perfectionists, that when we make a mistake, sometimes it can override it and go on the negative side of perfectionism, but then it gets into like this energy sucking, derogatory, beating yourself up, and you get stuck in this cycle versus moving forward from it. So what we try to do is really recognize that it's normal to have the pitfalls and make the mistakes, and have a plan of how you're going to get out of it afterwards. And that's like you've heard a number of people in your field talk about, when you run into adversity is when you can have the greatest innovation and have the ideas of how do you do it. And just, we try in high performance sport to anticipate everything that's going to go wrong and have then a solution of how we're going to manage it. Because, and then what happens is we always do get blindsided by some other thing that we don't know is going to happen. It happens, but then how we can be more flexible to adapt to it and be consistently changing.
I work with consistently are people that are high performers, and you get to see just how maxed out and how stressed they are, and then the impact on their health.
The biggest thing I see in this field, having grown up with so many people there, is the high performers, is to really sometimes check the balance between what their priorities are and then where their time management are, because there can be a high burnout rate if you don't take care of some of the things you might say are your own priorities around your health and your family, and things though that are there at the end of the day, that I've seen it, that literally the flip of opposite of time-wise, then in people that run into health challenges because they burn out. If they're running at such a high level that you have to really be almost seasonally unbalanced, so like not to expect that you're going to live this normal 9-to-5 life, but how do you still stay a top performer long term? Like there are people, there's decades and decades of success in that room, and we want them around for the long haul. So I think it's just really keeping in check with what are the things you've done to make you excellent, that also continues that for the years all the way through your career and your life.